Hey guys, Eerie is here and welcome along to another video. Now we're back on iRacing today. We haven't done iRacing in a long time, since one of the last team races we did actually. But they've got some new content which I definitely want to give a go. So here we are on iRacing. But before we do that, I just want to give a massive shout out and say a huge thanks to everyone who's been watching the new format of videos since I changed it a few days ago. A massive thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and actually despite my concerns, the channel is growing faster than it was before. Now as I've said before, I do have a goal of trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you are watching this, you enjoy the content and you're not subscribed yet, please click on the little subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. So back to the racing then and the video at hand. So we're going to be here at Road America, one of my favourite tracks in iRacing, in the new Corvette. Now I've not been on iRacing, as I say, for a little while, and this race, just the way that it's set up, there's normally absolute chaos at the first corner. So we're going to try and get through it today and just get a feel of what the car's like, see what it's like, because it's a new car, obviously, it's on the new tyre model, and it's also going to be in a race with the new LMP2s. So plenty for us to learn here. Just want to try and keep it clean and see whether this is something that we could be using in IMSA this season. Right then, it's been a while. Make sure that pit limiter's on. Make sure I don't crash coming out of here. I think I've just realised that I had my pit limiter on for absolutely no reason. That's fine. So here we are, Road America, the brand new Corvette. And first things first, I think the cockpit looks amazing. Love it. Even got a little drinks button there. Wish I had one of those. So we have to be really careful on this first lap. Keep your eye on the tyre pressure there. So on the dash in the middle of the screen, where the big 2 is, it's about to be 3. To the left of that is our tyre pressures. So you can see they're on 1.4 at the moment, which means that they're cold. So we need to get those up. We've got the new tyre model on this. So it's going to be uber sketchy. There we go, up to 1.5 in the rear left. But yeah, as I say, it's going to be uber sketchy while they're still cold, which is really good. One more at 1.5. At least they're getting a little bit warmer. So yeah, for those who aren't familiar with iRacing, you've got a you've got attached solo qualification. So you're by yourself on the track. I think you've got normally about 7 minutes, not quite sure what this one is, I didn't see. But what you've normally got time for is an out lap and then 2 quick laps. So this is our first one. So as always, we're going to try and get banker in. I'm going to brake around these cones here. Down into third, nice and easy. As the sun goes behind the cloud there. Even more so, just need to get a banker in, to be honest. New car, new tyre model. Haven't played on iRacing for a little while. So yeah, lots could go wrong. So looking for the gravel here. Ooh. That's one thing I've noticed with this new tyre model. I don't know if it's all cars. Certainly this car here, it moves under braking if you've got the weight in the wrong place. Also trying to be careful not to get off track. Otherwise, your whole lap is invalidated. But But yeah, what a track this is. I waited till this time. Sorry, just getting this corner right because it can be a pig. So I waited till this time in the week till Road America came up. It's one of my favourite tracks for corners just like this one. Probably will be flat out later on in the race. But yeah, what a track. Right, so these guys are doing 152s. You can see them start to populate down there. Now, these are other people in their own sessions. Right, just as the tarmac changes colour. Try not to cut the course too much. See where we come out. So as this is the shiny new shakedown season, or series I should say, where did we come in? 206. I don't know where that is, I'll have a look on the straight. What we've got is the GTEs, which is the new Corvette and the new LMP2. I haven't quite tried yet. But they look, and I've heard they're a lot of fun. Where are we? So we're 9th overall. What's that? 4th in class? We're car number 2, so we should be up there really. Oh, it's a bad corner. Very easy to lock your wheels on that crest. Don't go off. That's what I mean. The track kind of just disappears from you. But this corner is amazing. This is known as the carousel. You can only use the word carousel to describe an epic corner. Well, this one's quite epic as well, especially when you get it right. So looking for the 4-metre board here. Plenty of runoff here. Line, so I just had to feather the throttle there. Want to carry as much speed as possible and just power all the way up the hill. And let's see what we get.
There's the flag. It's over.
5th in class at the moment. Not too bad. Not a bad time at all, considering how little I've played. Oh, to take into the race. This car feels good. This track feels good. I've missed iRacing. Right then.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed right now.
Put session best lap on. Right, here we are then, on the grid for our first iRacing race in a long time. So we ended up 5th in class. We've got a grid of 40 cars in this one. Lots of people chose not to qualify, which is normally an ominous, right word? Ominous. I don't know what the word is. But it's quite a telling thing because it means there's normally absolute chaos. This is the last week before the new series, the new season as well, so it means your iRating does not get affected, which again is good, but is also very bad. So here we go. Of course, we've got our warm-up lap here.
78 car. Catch up 1 car. Catch up 74 car.
Which we also do not want to get involved in a crash in either. Just like the Formula 1. It's easily done. As I say, we've got
Catch
20
up,
minutes
74.
around here. I'm hoping 20 minutes anyway. Sometimes these races could be much, much shorter, as you iRacers will know. You can even hear the brakes. The brakes are pretty cool. Squeaky brakes. Yeah, you just got to have ultimate awareness. So the aim with this one as well is just, you know, I really want to get a feeling of this car, as to whether I'm going to use it for the actual season, which is just around the corner. So it'll be good to know. It feels good so far. I'm just on the baseline setup. Haven't touched anything. In the real thing, if I choose to go with this car, then we'll be getting setups and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, really excited. Love this. Love this. I've missed it. And this is why this kind of content is so good. It allows me to do this kind of stuff. And bring you guys all along for the ride. So you'll notice that I also don't have my Simicube 2 and Martin Asher wheel on. So that will change for the season proper. I just need to get a mount for it, which has arrived now. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I don't think you need to pit in this one. I think it's just a 20-minute straight sprint. It should be about 11 laps, maybe a little bit more. These Corvettes do look good. God, my hands are sweating. My tyres have not warmed up at all. Not warmed up at all. A bit nervous of this guy to my left. I don't think I'm going to be able to, not at this speed anyway. Bert Mylander needs to speed up. I think his name's Bert. Am I getting confused with Sesame Street?
Catch up, 74. Car.
Right, getting towards the end of the lap now. You see the dust being kicked up offline. A trait here round at Road America. Oh, he's binned it already.
Letter 74. Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag came out. Post car is off. Catch up, 1.
There's sometimes a crash all the way up here, depending on how it's going. People are avoiding stuff here. What are they doing?
Green flag.
They're crashing already. They're crashing already. Please don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just go easy. Just go easy. Right, I'm going this way.
You've got wheel damage.
Wheel damage.
You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
No way.
Clear on the right.
Unbelievable. Oh. Where's my guy with the lollipop? Where are you? Right, they've got fast repairs, thankfully. I hope they do anyway. Is there a penalty? Oh yeah, I had a penalty for that guy crashing. Oh. I'm hoping I'm going to get out before everyone. This is not good. So it literally is just going to be working out what the car is like, because there's going to be no race here. Oh, what an absolute nightmare. Yeah, I'm getting lapped. 100% getting lapped.
We're done. Get going.
A minute and 10 seconds. Not good. Luckily, my iRating is not going to be affected, and luckily, we're here to check out this car and not to win the race. But I would say though, the race is still young, even with this. So let's see what happens. Well, the LMP2s are absolutely flying. Keep our eye on the Delta there. Let's see if we can pick off any stragglers. It's got to be the aim from here. Get a feel for the car and pick off some stragglers. But yeah, you can tell the difference in classes because I'm in blue and the other guys are in yellow.
Car stop on the right. Car on your left. Go left. Clear on the left.
The good thing about multi-class racing is the slower cars does not need to get out of the way. You just race.
Car on your left.
So you do have to be ultra
Clear.
careful
Car on your left.
because you get people doing that. We almost had contact then.
Left side. Still there.
These
On the
LMP
right.
lunatics.
Clear on the left.
Thankfully that guy didn't fancy any of that. He'll come past now, so I'm going to stay to the left.
Car right. Clear.
Whew. Go, go, go. Thankfully they had a fast repair on. Otherwise that would have been devastating. Go LMP. But you can see the difference here now. Even though they've got no boost, they're gone. But the car feels good. Shouldn't be in second there. But then again, I do love the feeling of a GTE anyway. So it might be that. I also love this track. So it might be that as well. But with these GTEs, for those that don't know, sorry if I'm telling people who do know, we've got no ABS on these things. So you've got to be super careful on the brakes.
Slow car ahead.
Otherwise, you lock up and then you're going off. Getting flashed here, so he's going to be going for it down the inside.
Side.
Go on, son.
Clear on the right.
Guys all over the place. Using all that runoff area there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a start like that. Not quite that bad anyway. But you know, that I've managed to recover from. I think we're only in. What are we in here? The Delta's saying 11th? Is that what the Delta's saying? Or the relative, I should say. So I guess the decision for me is, does this feel better than the other GTEs? It's a bit of an unfair comparison at the moment because we're on a different tyre model, but at the moment this car feels absolutely fantastic. So I'll have to try the other ones on the new tyre model as well. Because the other real options we've got are the Porsche 911 RSR. What else have we got? Oh yeah, the Ford GTE is another favourite of mine. I don't have the Ferrari. Oh, this is going to be interesting. He's going to go for it.
Right side. Clear.
The other guy going to go for it? Yeah. The other guy going to go for it? Yeah, he is as well.
There, hold your line. Clear on the right.
You just don't get this elsewhere. Don't go onto the gravel. Careful on the power. Just there's an intensity to iRacing that just, you know, I just don't get on other racing games, not even ACC. Just the variety and just the, you know, the no frills of it. Like, you're here to race, and that's it. You know, there's no credits, there's no earning money to buy new cars, there's no gift cars. It is just raw simulator. Thought this guy was going to go for it then. Come on, buddy.
Car on your left.
Are you going or not? Please go.
Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Well, we made a meal of that, didn't we? Yeah, as I was mentioning about the content, this just allows me to do this stuff. Not doing a script for it, show you my raw emotions with it. Right, here we go, we're catching someone now. So someone in white is on the same lap as us. He is in the same class as well, which is good. So let's push a little. I feel like I can push a little bit. Although it's just the baseline setup, it does feel okay. Too quick through there. Up and over this just iconic hill where it is, where so much carnage normally happens at. Try and carry a bit more speed through there. So that delta up there is against my session best lap. You can see we're 4/10 up coming into here. Get the catapult onto the main straight. There we go. That's why it's so important to get a good run out onto long straights. Look at the delta here, how much time I've made up. Right, looking for about 3 and a bit, just before the 3 and a bit. Another LMP2 behind me here. Lost a bit of time because I've been a bit conservative caring about that guy into the braking zone here. We'll lose a bit more time here. How patient are you?
Left side. Clear on the left.
That's iRacing.
Car on your left. Clear.
Awareness is massive, and I think that's probably where I get it from. Because if you're not aware on iRacing, you are going to get mullered. Ooh. How long have we done in this race? 7 minutes left. We're a long way down the order.
You're in the top 10.
In the top 10. How's that for timing? Let's see if we can beat our own best lap time here. Again, 4 tenths ahead coming down into here. Another good run out of there. Under the pretty cool bridge. 3.5, here we go.
You got a slow car on the right.
Having to correct the car under braking just as the weight shifts. Feels great. Right, bit of a better corner there. This one's deceiving as well. I need to take a little bit more speed through there. That was close. And that's what can happen if you get your braking wrong. Ending up face first in the gravel. Right, I can see another GTE. Unbelievable. 9th place up ahead. 4 seconds up ahead. There you go, you can see him on a delta. Let's see if we can stay with him or he's pulling away. Oh, slow out there. Still catching him a little bit though, 2 tenths. Ah, okay, no, that's because I put my best time in on the last lap there. Might lock up, but that should be fine. We want 4 seconds. Don't get greedy into this corner. Using all the curve there. Come on, let's go. Oh, just so happy to be back on iRacing. I cannot tell you how relieved I am that, you know, you guys are liking this type of content. Oh, it's such a relief. I was so worried about it. A little bit warbly as well. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the kind comments about this type of content. It's so much easier for me to make, and it goes against. Oh, he's gone.
Go left.
That made it quite easy. I went to look back then on the wheel. I can't do that. It makes it so much easier for me to get so much more content out for you guys. So thank you. And if you don't know iRacing, give it a chance. Because there's lots coming up this month. In a couple of weeks, I think it's a couple of weeks, I'll be doing the Bathurst 1000 by myself, so 6 hours in a supercar.
Car on your left.
Go on, son. Go.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
As I was saying, 6 hours in a supercar, V8 supercar, around the mountain. Crazy or genius? There's a fine line between the pair, but I'll let you guys decide. And I'll be streaming the whole thing. Be my first ever like mega endurance type challenge. Whether it lasts 6 hours or not, I don't know. That's going to be part of the challenge. Keeping the thing out of the wall. But yeah, very much looking forward to that. Speed of these things. This guy went a bit hot there. You going?
On your left.
Go, 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 go,
Clear
go.
on the left.
Yeah, as I was saying, if you don't know iRacing, do give it a chance. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You guys know me, and I wouldn't be playing it if it wasn't. White flag. Final lap. Looks like a 205.271 is going to be my quickest around here, so not massive by any chance, not massively fast. But it's been good to get out here. And I think I'm going to have to put the shoe on the other foot here. And we're going to have to try the LMP2 around here. I think it's a must. Corner's a bugger. That corner is so difficult. Don't spin again. Don't ruin anyone else's race either. Brought me at a bad time. That is the leader, so I will let him through.
Car right.
Don't want to
Clear on the
interfere
right.
with his race. There's the tyres. So whilst the result is disappointing, as I say, it's great to get back out here on this track, in this car, on this sim. Love it. Oh, I should have just stayed where I
Clear on
was.
the left.
He crept up on me there, give him a flash to apologise. Again, that awareness you need. Apologies, Dennis, that was all on me, my friend.
Car right. Clear on the right.
And there we go, to cross the line.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Well,
Great job. You did really well.
8th overall, probably by luck and attrition more than judgment. But yeah, good to be back. Very, very good to be back. Wow, quite a race, quite an eventful one, definitely. As I expected, maybe I cursed myself. We were in the pits before we'd even started. I said that this track is absolutely prone to that sort of thing. But once we got out, thankfully they put on fast repairs, so it wasn't too much of a problem. We still had a good amount of time behind the wheel of the new Corvette, which I thought was pretty damn good, to be honest. I don't know if it was because it was the new tyre model, and I'm going to have to check out the other GTEs that the tyre model has also come out on to see if it is actually that good or it's just the tyre model doing all the work. But another thing that really opened my eyes was those LMP2s. So they just sounded and looked absolutely incredible. So I want to put the shoe on the other foot now, see what they're like, and I'm going to bring it to a video very, very soon. But for now, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please do remember, try and help us to get to our goal of 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year by clicking the little subscribe button down below. As I say, really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. As I say, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.